My wholehearted respect on the lotus feet of Sri Sri Thakur, Jagajanani, Lakshmi Ma, Yugacharya Sri Sri Vadada, and Pradhanacharya Dev. On the lotus feet, I have the thousand millions of respects on their feet. Today, the topic is Satnam and its effects. So, after the long times, there was a query on my mind. So, where is the mind exists? Always we think my mind is not working. My mind is not good. I am upset with my mind. And he tell me something. I was angry on my mind. So on listening all these things, so one thing came to my mind. So where is the mind exists? Not the mind is the brain. You definitely say no. The brain is the part of the body. Not the mind is in my head. No, it is not the head. Does the mind exist in the heart? So then where is the mind exist? Which part of the body is called the mind? After asking many people and after reading many articles, I came to understand from a great philosopher. The mind is nowhere and the mind is everywhere. I was not getting the perfect answers about my questions, where the mind exists. So being a master of chemistry, we know the whole universe. Anything we see around us, the matter. The different forms of the matter, homogeneous, heterogeneous. Then we are coming under the homogeneous, the elements, compound. The compound is the combination of the elements. And the element is the simplest form of the matter, which is made up of atoms, which is made up of atoms. So, what do you understand? The matter, all the matter we see around us, all is made from the atoms or elements. The element is the simplest form of matter, and everything we see around us is obtained from elements. And you know the carbon is the element which constitutes the organic compounds. Millions of organic compounds are there. Much larger organic compounds are there as compared to the inorganic compounds. Then this nobody has seen the atom. The Marcy Connard, the ancient scientist of India, he proved that the atom is the last particle. If you break down the elements again and again, and the last ultimate particle is the atom. And that is called the God particles. And he told it is the Paramanu, that is the Sanskrit word. That Paramanu means it is the particle of God, God's particles. Then, after the advancement of science, we understand inside the atom, nobody has seen the atom. But after the advancement of the science, we understand inside the atom there is still smaller particles are present. That is called as subatomic particles. So that is the electron, proton, neutron like that. So then the concepts, these are the material particles. And the proton and the neutron present inside the nucleus. Though the proton is having the positive charge, the same charge supposed to repel each other, but there is a binding force which binds two opposite charges to each other. That how much big forces is there, that is because of the mass loss. So then what do we understand now? If we break down the nucleus, then we'll get the material particles, that is the matter, that is the nucleus, that is the protonated nucleus, that is the heavy and metal particles. And after breaking down, we'll get the matter and the energy. So that means what you understand. So anything we see around us is made of the two things, one is the matter and the energy. So that energy is, the energy, the electromagnetic radiations. That energy is nothing but it is radiations. So that means, so whatever we see around us is made up of the matter and energy. And that is interconvertible according to the great scientist, that is Albert Einstein, by the E is equal to mc square. And he also is inspired by the Bhagavad Gita, who brought this concept. E is equal to mc square. And according to him, the science without religion is lame, and a religion without science is blind. So both are reciprocal. Then, according to Sri Thakur says, this equal universe is created from the sounds. First, the sound is created. So when the speed of sound increases, then it creates the word that is Om. And the Satnam is before the Om. And this sound, when it moves, it creates the word. So when that sound, speed of the sound increases, so that bombarded with each other, that create the energy. Because of the bombardment of the two different sounds, it creates the energy because sound itself is energy. Sound is a form of energy. Vibration is a form of energy. So that sound which is created. So because of this energy that the radiations are started from the special types of radiations. So this energy is converted to matter. We are trying to converting the matter to energy. But initially, from the energy, the matter is created. That is the reverse formula of E square. What the C.C. Thakur says. According to C.C. Thakur, the sound, from the sound, the matter is created. Means primitive word, that is the Satnam, that is given by the C.C. Thakur. From that sound, the matter is created. And all inverse is the matters, field of matters. We are also matters. That they expands everything you see around us, the ocean, the mountain, stone, everything is matter. So everywhere the two things, two parameters are there, that is the matter and the energy. If you break it, you get the matter and it will get the energy also. In us also the matter and energy is present. But we have life. We can grow, we can perform activity, we can eat, we can digest, we can grow inside, we can older. That things are there. But the non-living matter does not have the life. That is the prana. Prana Vidya. Sisi Thakur says once the Krishna Prasad asked Sisi Thakur, why you came to this earth? So many sons, so many prophets came to this earth. Why you came? Like he says, I want to activate the prana of Kriya. So that means the life what we enjoy, what we have, that is the command condition. We have to be activated. This life is not there in the non-living matter, but we have the matter and energy. So the energy and his shape, that is the good all here in the Astitva, that is the matter, and the Satta, that is the Satchidananda Vaya, that is the ever living, loving, that is obtained from the that is the Almighty is there who created this universe. And from the Almighty, from the supreme power, of the super soul, all the souls are creators. So direct Sri Thakur once told, so I and you, both of them, created from the sound and sound. Satnam is the primitive name just before the Om it has. When we are uttering the words, we have the seven chakra in our mind. From the Muladhara chakra to the Sisasana chakra, that is from the spinal cord, the bottom of the Muladhara, and the pineal gland or Agneya chakra, that is on the end of the spinal cord, which is present just beneath the brain. What Sri Thakur is saying, according to Sri Thakur, if you utter this sapna, so then it will create the vibration in our body. So if we kind of utter this sapna, keeping the mind at the pineal gland, which is just beneath the brain, so this vibration will completely vibrate all the cellular system of the body, all the metabolic activity of the body will increase. And the brain, basically the brain, which controls everything of our body, which is connected to the 70,000 nerve cells. So that will be activated. That means all the entire body. So we have to continuously give the vibration to this pineal gland. So then this will create the vibration in the brain, and that will increase our intelligence and the thinking power. So then the question is, my first question, what is the mind? So mind, according to Sri Thakur, we have the soul which exists in our body. That is the Satchidananda. This soul is from the super soul. So the vibration, that is the wave, continuously the super soul is linked with our soul in a complete vibration. Because you know the energy propagates through the vibrations. Energy propagates by the vibrations. So there are two kinds of movement, that is the particle motions and the wave motions. And the energy vibrates, vibrational motion. So that is a continuously that is a vibration coming from the super soul to our soul. According to Sri Thakur, the mind is nothing but it is the kind of vibration that is linked with the super soul. That is the vibration of the soul which is present in our body. That is the mind. Mind is not part of the physical body. Mind is a part of the soul, which is a part of the Parampita. So the physical body, it has the five desires. The desire for the food, desire to see the good things, desire to listen to good things. That is the pleasures. That is the smell, good smell. We know the physical body, that's why we are going for the back. Physical desire, the five desires. And this five desire is also controlled by five complex rhythm in our body. That is the complex calm, growth, moha, both as such. These are the six complexes. So that is calm, that is desire for the lust, lust, that is the anger, that is a very dangerous desire. That is the outcome of our ego. And Sri Thakur says, by the ordering this satna, we can control all the desires. Man is always under the control of the five desires. This physical body, always body work to give the pleasure to these five desires. To give the pleasure to our mouth, to give the pleasure to our eye, to listen, to see the whole things, to listen our sights. That is always the body desire. As long as the body is under the control of these five desires, that is the body. And when these desires is under the control of the soul, of the mind, then we move from the bodily world to the brain world. So when it is control of the mind, these desires will decrease. We will get peace. So on this mind, so when the bodhics, we increase our knowledge, wisdom will increase. So that will move from the mindly body to the bodhic body. And from the bodhic body, when we move to the spiritual, so from this body can move to the spiritual body, what the sadhu santa had. We are the merely man, we are the bodily state we are existing. So from the move from the this bodily to the mind, the satnam. So what happens in the scientific, the Sri Thakur is completely scientific or a Vijnani. So what happens? Brain that consists of 1500 crores of the cells, that is the finer cells, as compared to other body cells, the different tissue systems. So these brain cells have the 1500 brain cells are there, 1500 crores brain cells are there. Out of them, only 150 crores brain cells are active, and that is, and 90% brain cells, 1350 crores brain cells are inactive. They are not working. The same thing also told by the we are utilizing only 10% of our intelligence here. 90% remain unutilized. As the Sri Thakur desire, if we will utter this sapna continuously, if we give the continuous vibration on the pineal gland that is present in this spinal cord, above the spinal cord, that will create the vibration to the brain. And this the cerebral cortex is there, which is consists of the two parts. The cerebral hemisphere, and that is the left cerebral hemisphere and the right cerebral hemisphere. The left cerebral hemisphere is our the intelligence, or the power, everything. But the supreme thought to move from the bodily world to bodily existence to the mind existence, bodily existence, and the spiritual existence of this body, spiritual control of the body, we have to increase of the right senses. The big scientists, the big Rishi, Santhar, they are able to activate the right. So continuously, whatever state they are maybe, continuously is trying to vibrate the brains. That is why when the Rishi, Muni touch to someone, they cure because they have such a fine vibration that can cure all the diseases. When the man died, according to Sri Thakur, that is the maintenance of the brain cells. We are not dying. That's why he told, so do die. He wants to never die, nor cause death, but resist death to death. Previously, there were so many gods, so many prophets, so many sons came, but nobody has told to destroy the death, because we know the absolute truth of the life is the death. And this Thakur is saying the absolute truth of the death is the life. So we have to take the rebirth. And he also said we can remove the death. abolished of death. How? So the brain cell, which is that is the what Sri Thakur is saying, that is the dormancy or the brain cell deactivated, suppressed, depressed. That's what. That. So if we can activate the brain cell, we can survive. So that is called as premature death is not possible. So if somebody is prematurely dead, where the body is active, so then by continuous sadhana, he can also revive. He can revive. So then actually what Thakur's mean for who never die nor cause death, but resist to death to death. What is the meaning of that? What is the concept behind it? So whatever the knowledge we have acquired, normally when we are become more senior around 50, 60, we have become more mature. We gather a whole lot of experience. The child we brought to, they don't have experience, lot of experience is not there. So when we die, Sisi Thakur is saying, when the person dies, so everything looks black, dark, just before the death. Then the big sound came. With that sound, so he forget everything, whatever the knowledge he acquired in this life. So then he take the new one. That's why he is not able to remember it. So if someone try, can possible to remember the past path also. As she start to remember also. Many things, many stories. So if somebody continuously under the Nam, Satnam, so when the everything before the death, everything dark will be there. So in the dark you will see the very small light. And this light, if if a person see that light, this light will increase, he will see the Guru, and he will take to the millions of the oceans to the universe. So at that time when the big sound came, because of this own vibration, so that vibration will not impact. He may forget something, but he will remember many things. So that's why when he will take the next path, so that's why he will be more intelligent. He can do more service for the society. As his Thakur says, doing others in the so if we can remember the many things, so we have more intelligent. If we remember many things in the next path, so it is possible to be more intelligent. So as we are going to take a new path, that is very important for us. So that's why if we continuously utter this sapna, so that is possible. He also tried to develop a machine. Through this machine, if we can create the vibration during the death of the person, no medicine will be required. The person can survive. This Satnam vibration, the same frequency vibration, if we can put in the different parts of the body, then the similar or vibrational creation will be there in the body mechanically, when it is not able to utter the Satnam. At that time, the person will survive. After the taking some medicines also, that is possible. So this he also demonstrated many things, many deaf people and animals also survive by using Satnam. He was the big scientist. He has got university degree. But the scientific concept he has told, yet now it is not possible to discover by the scientists also. When the Krishna Prasad Bhattacharya, the student of the great science Nobel laureate C.V. Raman, came to him, he was he was telling that I am going to do the research of the eight stars in the astronomical skies, in the eight stars. Then at that time, Sri Thakur, looking at the sky, he's telling that sky, distance from the earth is this much, its radius is this much, is that moving around the galaxy in that system, that is distance from the sun is that, distance from the moon is that. As if he was just observing the distance and he was the creator of it. And, Krishna Prasad Bhattacharya was not able to understand at that time who is he, who does not have the university degree, who does not have the very big qualification. But he was telling, like everything is seen on his eye. And who is he? He is not able to understand. That is the concept. That is why he was completely fell down on the feet of the foot of the system. And he spent entire life. And he told, see, my life of myself and my research scholar, if you spend there throughout the life, was not able to find all these stars in their whole life. What you know this thing? Then why I will go for the research? Everything is there on its feet. So that is the science. And he was also telling that one more planet is there where the life exists. And they are taking out oxygen, that is hydrogen. That scientists are again getting the proof of that. He also telling the moon is created from this earth because of the big comets came and which had so powerful is was because of the attraction it take out some part of the earth and that become the moon. That has not been proved yet by the scientists. What big scientific concept. And he has not only developed this Satnam, he was also given the Janan, Jajan, Jajan, Ishtabhuti, Sustained Sadachar. Everything is scientific. And the two times you have to pray. Why? Because the physical body needs exercise. We are doing the physical work to activate our body. But what about the spiritual part? So this also needs the exercise. So that is the prayer. We have to unite ourselves, spirit with the so I will not continue more. So this is the Satnam. By this utterance we can cure many diseases in our body. Once your brain cells activated, we can do many things in our life. We become more intelligent, more superpower, and we can do many things for this society.